We have been going through negation, and we've been seeing that different rules that are involved in this process, like in terms of negating an affirmative sentence, we place a no before the verb, right? And we've seen how we can use two negatives in a sentence, three negatives in a sentence, even four negatives in a sentence. And we've also seen like opposites or antonyms, like algo, opposite algo is nada, algo en nadie, algún, ninguno, siempre, nunca, right? So, and we have seen that negative words can be used alone, preceding the verb, and negative words can be used with no following the verb. So, and we've seen 2, 3, 4 negatives, and this is what we saw in the last video. Like in Espanol, we don't normally mix negative and affirmative words together, right? Unlike in English. In English, we can mix. So Maria doesn't need anything. Doesn't is negative, anything is positive, and we're mixing it. But we cannot do that in Spanish because if we literally translate it, it's wrong. So Maria no necesita algo. That's a literal translation, but it's wrong. So it should be Maria no necesita nada. So two negatives. Alright, so let's continue. Alguno and ninguno. Alguno and ninguno drop the O before a masculine singular noun. So let's see what it means. Alguno and ninguno drop the O before. So alguno has an O at the end, right? Even ninguno has an O at the end. So when you're using these words before a masculine singular noun, we drop the O that is at the end, right? So let's take a look at an example. ¿Tienes algún libro? So libro is masculine and libro is also singular, because if it was plural, what I mean libros, but this is singular. So libro, and we're using alguno before a masculine singular noun. So we're dropping the O, right? So tienes, do you have some books? ¿Tienes algún libro? Do you have some books? Now notice the response here, right? So the response is negative, and remember the rule that it says that we need to have at least two negatives. So one is to answer the question no, and then we give some context and we add another no. It could be nadie, nada, nunca, ninguno, right? It could be any of those things depending on the context. So no, or even, or in this case you can use no itself, right? You can use two no's. Who's stopping you? So no, no tengo ningun. In fact, we have three, right? We have three negative words here, right? So no tengo ningun libro. So ningun. So algon. So we've seen before that opposite of algon is ningun. So we've made algon to ningun here, and no tengo ningun libro. No tengo ningun libro. Alright, so I think this is enough for this video. So let's try to recap what we have learned in this lesson. So so if you're using alguno and ninguno before if you're thinking of using alguno and ninguno before a masculine singular noun, right? It could be libro, it could be any masculine singular noun, right? So if you're using it, if you're using alguno or ninguno before masculine singular noun, we drop the O. So libro is masculine and it is singular, so and we're using alguno before that, and alguno before that, and that's why we're dropping an O. So tienes algún libro? No, no tengo. So using a no, a negative before a verb, tengo, right? No, no tengo ningún libro. Okay.